Well, welcome back. So, a couple things stand out. I hate those green airlines for the air ride. Those are leaving just as quick as I can, get them out of there. Toying with the idea of putting copper and running copper everywhere, just for something different look on it. So, let's get right after it. Visor. This was the drop-down visor that was on the 03 Western Star. Jordan replaced it with a 16-inch. I don't know what this one is. I'll tell you in a second here. Let's just take a look. Hang on, you look at the truck for a second. I think this was 12. No, 10. 16, I think, on the Western Star now. So I had to cut it down. This is 73 or 78 inches, I can't remember, but it worked out. I had to take 25 inches out of it. So this is just mocked up. I'm using some self-tappers until I put the zerts in there, and I'll use stainless steel bolts. And as you can see, I had to do some cutting because it came way up in here. So I'm gonna trim this off round, and then when I take it off, I'll use a blending wheel on it and I'll buff it down. So I cut it down. It's actually got, if you can see, it has the extra mounts that were on the Western Star for the old visor, this visor. And take a look in here. So it's hard to show, but it is just above my line of sight. I was going to put it down a little lower, but that as far as the brackets will allow me to go down, because the bottom bolt hole is just above the windshield up in here, right in here. So I didn't want to get down into this. So that's kind of where I'm headed. I've just got regular 7/16 quarter-inch bolts, 7/16 nuts on them, just to mock it up. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen it in here. There's a bolt missing out of there for a reason. I'll show you that in a minute. I don't know if I've done a proper walk around on this. So this is, and maybe I'll save that for a video soon. I'll do a proper walk around and explain the truck, because that'll just take up too much time tonight, and I kind of want to have just a short little update. So anyway, so visor's mocked up. I kind of like it. I'm going to do the bottom of the doors. I'm going to cut a piece and put it in. Yeah, this door needs just a little adjustment. The other door works, shuts perfectly. This one, once I think I get the doors on the bottom tidied up, it may make it a little more solid, where it kind of rattles when I shut it right now because of the bottom of the door. So I can't really give it a good push. And I think if it was solid in the bottom, I'd push it and it wouldn't bother it. But yeah. So good news is, I put air in the suspension on Sunday. It's Tuesday evening, and she's still holding air right where I had it, front and rear. Still some stuff to do. I don't know if I'm going to get in time to, we're planning on going to my first car show ever with a vehicle, and this one's going to go, despite it's not quite done yet, but we'll see. So I'm going to put the regular boards back in it. It'll still have the boards in it that are not joined together, just laid in there, and a piece of angle iron across the back to hold them down. And they go under this board in the front, so they'll stay there nicely. I'll tidy up the inside. I found an old, in one of the trucks I have down back, I found an old, well, when you had the radio deleted, this is what was going in there. So this is kind of what I'd like to do on this. Let's get right here. So I'm thinking about putting this right in here, right above the gauges, just to remind myself I'm driving a Ford. It doesn't look like one. Well, I'm driving a Ford. So I'm gonna do that. Gonna get back on the visor. Now I got a big question. Do I leave it the stainless steel that it is, kind of beaten up? Do I scuff it and paint it satin black, and then maybe put a coat of red underneath it, and the rust in a can, spray all that, and then spray a couple coats of black over it, and then scuff it on the edges and some spots? Do I do that? I'm kind of leaning to that. I also got to take it back off, and I have to trim up the edges and adjust everything, so the bolts are just loose right now to get these edges closer. So it's got to come off anyway to do that. Should I scuff it and paint it and then rub it down, or should I just leave it like that? It does have some chrome valve covers on it. I don't know. Video tomorrow night will be about the rear brakes. I think I figured out what it is. Got a soft pedal, and I'm going to adjust the rear brakes up. I had backed them off to check them, and I know now that I was thinking about it, I didn't adjust them back up. So I'm going to adjust them up and see where my pedal is, because I'm getting good flow of brake fluid to all four corners. So I'm assuming it's in my brake pedal, and that's what's making it fade, is my rear brakes aren't up enough. And on a drum brakes, if your rear brakes are out of adjustment, your pedal's poor. Should have known that. I guess I knew that. It just took me a while to think about it. But anyway, so here we are on 7 minutes. Got to get out of here. Here's the piece I cut out of it. I may cut another piece out of that to make an overlap. On that, I don't know. We'll see. If not, that's got to get cleaned up. It's off a little bit. I'll have to loosen the bolts when I put the other ones in and tighten it up so it's level. But yeah, let me know. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Leave it the way it is, or paint it satin, rub it through and make it look like it's aged on there. Boy, got some homework now, guys. All right, thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I've been picking subscribers up. Make sure you like those videos. It'll get me some more exposure. Share the videos. I support anybody who supports my channel. I return the favor. If they've got a channel where they have videos and they want they're all looking for subscribers. We're all small channels, so yeah, I try to support everybody who supports me. So hit that subscribe and hit the bell. You'll get updates every time I do something. We're gonna get on that one pretty quick too, the 52. Am I wandering here a little bit? I guess I am. So I'll catch you soon. Thanks for everything, guys. Talk to you tomorrow night. Have another video. We'll have the brakes. If I can figure out how to get my camera set up in there, and I'll take you for a ride if it's not too dark when I finish. Okay? See you soon.